all professors and students and every person who are engineer or studying engineering are working in this type of engineering. So today I will explain to you the flow measurement solution. Do I choose this subject? Because um, it's a kind of technology that we always use in Iraq because we are a country is full with oil and gas, and it's famous using in this type of technology. It's in oil and gas, so we use it in our industries, our a lot of things that we know it in Basra, the oil fields, the gas fields, the it's also include in IoT technology, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, electronics. Also, it includes some codings. We will talk in the types, the applications, like let's say the types, the applications, how can we measure, particularly focusing on Emerson office offerings. Why do I choose that company? Because they are famous in that thing, says the flow measurement solutions. I'm with Mohassed, and I was starting to introducing myself. I'm a Mechatronics student at the second stage, and this video is like explanation for the English subject, but with the relation in engineering. So I choose that one because we are engineers. We should know everything about the flow measurement solution. Let's start our overview. The overview is including the definition of the flow measurement. What's that mean, the flow measurement? The flow measurement is the quantification of a fluid movement. The fluid inside the pipe when it's moving from the starting point to the end point. The move, we say it's movement. In that time, when the fluid move, we will measure the move. How? By the flow measurement that's called flow something like that. It's involving the liquids and gases. It's essentially a virus to interstices and monitoring control optimization of process. I talked about in that first slide. But let's start with the types, and this is the most slide we will take a time for explain because it have all the types of the flow measurement solution. I wish I could make a very professional presentation to show you all the time with its photo and how it's work as a video, but I will talk now just for understanding in the beginning, and after that, my dad will come to the our department to explain to you everything about these things. So the common type of the flow measurement solution is include the differential pressure flow. What that mean differential pressure flow? It's work on based the Bernoulli principle. Bernoulli principle, you will know we are studying that principle in our thermodynamics subject. I will tell you, yes. That's why we use the differential pressure. Okay, why? It says when the fluid flows through the pipe, velocity increase and its pressure decrease. The pressure difference before and after moving it's measured by using the calculate for the flow rate. And we all of these things we studying at thermodynamics. It have some features with advantages and disadvantages and also applications. The features of it is say simple and widely used, low cost, and stable for liquid gases and steam. For the advantages and the disadvantages, the advantages it says proven and reliable technology. It can develop from time to another. It's also said easy for installation, works with harsh conditions. Also, with the disadvantages, it causes pressure loss and accuracy. The accuracy depend on the fluid properties. You should know the properties of the fluid before starting measure the flow of that fluid. Okay, so the applications it's used for oil and gas pipelines, steam flow measurement, industrial process control. Okay, and the second one, as you see now, the electromagnetic flow meter that depends on the Faraday principle. Okay, the electromagnetic is the mixing between electric and magnetic, and it says everyone's know the change in the magnetic generates voltage, and the voltage we can calculate the velocity from it. So the principle is depend on the same thing that I'm saying now. Faraday said the electromagnetic induction. When the conductive liquid, there's a liquid that can be conductive for some reasons. I don't know its properties, its use, or something like that. When these liquid conductives follow through the magnetic field, the magnetic field is the magnetic flow meter. Okay, the voltage will be generated. This voltage is proportional to the follow velocity. We could find the velocity from that voltage. So the features is not moving part, it came with one part, and we will put it on the pipe to follow these things. Also, it measures volumetric for flow directly without everything, and also requires conductive flow, only conductive, because if it's conductive it will not make a change in the magnetic. The advantages is high accuracy, it's not pressure loss. See, there is no pressure loss, works with dirty and corrosive liquid. See, when you see dirty, it have some conductive things. The corrosive things also will be conductive. So that's why we say this time of loots. Uh, Also, it says the disadvantages cannot measure gases or not conductive fluid. Higher cost than the mechanical meters. Higher cost. Okay, the big problem in our flow measurements, or say flow meters, it's high cost. So that's a big problem for a country. Yeah. The application is water and wastewater treatment, chemical industries, food or beverage processing. Let's start with the ultrasonic flow meter, and this is the third one of the flow meters. The ultrasonic, you will say now that we use in our electronics with Arduino. It have like alien eyes or something. It's the same thing or the same working, but now that we use it cost only 2,000 Iraqi dinar. Now the ultrasonic, the most expensive type of flow meters that we know, but the working is the same working. It says that these meters used for ultrasonic sound waves. The sound wave that follow rate the calculate measurement, the time differences between or the frequency shift of the ultrasonic signal travel with an against the fluid flow. Okay, imagine with me we have a pipe, and that pipe have the ultrasonic from on the up and down of the pipe. The up sensor will send the signal to the down one, to the down sensor, and the down sensor will respond to make another signal for the up. But the time when the signals go from the up to the down is different from the time the signal goes to the up. Well, this difference of time and the frequency shift is we can calculate the flow from it. It have two types. See, there's the only one have types. Is the transit time ultrasonic meters and the Doppler ultrasonic meter. It have advantages also with other disadvantages. The advantages of this kind of I don't know what's happening. The advantages is no insatiative. It's like it have clamp-on type, no pressure drop, and stable for large pipes. I'm talking now in general. Maybe I will make advertise for my dad. Just waiting for us. We will show you everything about these kinds. The disadvantages: accuracy affected by the bubbles of particles, more expensive than the basic flow meter. See, I told you. The application is used for water dispersion systems, also the HVAC system, large industrial pipelines. It's for pipes that is large. The HVAC, it's I don't remember what is this, but if I talking about it now, it would take a long of time. The massive flow meter, and this is the last one of the flow meters, is the Coriolis flow meter measure the massive flow directly. The massive flow meter is the same thing of the Coriolis. Okay, the Coriolis is measure the massive flow directly using the Coriolis effect when the fluid through the vibrating tube. Okay, every let's say every tube in our life or every fluid in our life, when it's moved, it's make a vibration. That vibration, okay, changes depending on the mass of flow rate. When that vibration, we will calculate on the Coriolis flow meter principle. And the features is direct mass flow measures and very high accuracy measures directly and temperature. It's density and temperature. It's not mass only. The density, temperature, and also the mass flow rate. See, it's full options. They say when they say this car is full option is the same thing of that meter. The advantages is extremely accurate and is independent with the fluid properties. We cannot like know the properties of that fluid stable for liquid and gases. Advantages. Uh, Disadvantages. The most one is very expensive with heavier than other of flow meters. It's very heavy. It says that its weight is too much weight it has. So that's why it came with uh I don't know how many inches because I don't have any. I'm not buying now any flow meter. So, but I see it by my eyes when I go with my dad. The Coriol is too much bigger than the flow meters, and the flow is too much weight than the other flow meters. Its application that's it's using for the chemical processing, oil and gas industries, and food industries. So I know it says the application you see the each type have a unique working principles and application based on the fluid properties and system requirements that we say that we use now. After all of these things I'm talking about, we will go to the key applications as the same thing that I'm talking. It says the flow measurement, critical viruses industries such as the oil and gas, water treatment, processing, and food and bioecology measuring flow rates. Business can optimize operations, ensure safety, comply and realization and maintain product quality. All of these things in the flow meters. And what the implementation and the future of it, the usage in Iraq, that's as I said in the beginning of the presentation, Iraq have major technologies are being adopted for in like in industrially in this oil and gas sector, water resources management, and industrial application, these use for advanced flow measure solution enhance the operational efficiency and reliability for the critical process. Also, the future trend is in follow measurement. Trends on the flow measurement include the integration of IoT, smart technologies, which is facilitate the remote monitoring and data analysis. See, all these things we know it from the our studying in computer science. Also, it's additionally the development of more accurate that the resistance sensor will provide the role adapting the evolving industrial requirements. the relation with Mechatronics, and this is the focusing on our presentation. Why are Mechatronics students we are studying or we are, should know about flow meters? It says a flow meter relates closely to the mechatronics engineering. How? It involves integration of mechanical system, electronics, and software with the with approach ensures prices control and automation. Flow measurement process enhancing system reliability and performance. See, all these things we should study, and this is include in flow meters. And this is the best way the best time to know about flow meters because it's the only technology that we use in Iraq, and we will you will have a good salary with it. So that's the end. I know it takes a long enough time, but I should leave now because we have a limit time and it's 15 minutes. So I was with Muhassad with you, and if you have any question, you can just send me a message or ask me on that department. So see you. Bye.